Hey everybody, it's Craig Fitzpatrick from Hosmer Chiropractic, and today we're going to be doing the Seated Hamstring Smash with a trigger point ball. I'm using the Supernova. You can use a alpha ball, you could use a beastie, you could use a lacrosse ball, whatever fits for you or works for you. What we're going to do here is, I found this is a really effective way to break up hamstring tension. We have another video that Dr. DeVosto demonstrated that's very effective where you're on the floor with your leg extended. I definitely recommend starting with that, especially if your hamstrings are really tender. And then you can also kind of graduate onto this. But what we're going to do, basically I'm going to demonstrate here on my right leg. You'd start low, kind of where the hamstrings insert behind the knee, and you can kind of roll your leg out or in, and we're going to look for parts that are tender. If it's not tender, don't waste your time. But if you have like a tender spot like I do, right here, I can rest here. I can move my leg back and forth. I can't move it too much because I did a lot of deadlifts yesterday, so please don't judge me. I can also rotate my foot kind of like this to help floss the muscle as I'm doing that. And then get on that tender spot, but the same idea applies, that you find a tender spot and you hold it there until that pain diminishes by at least 30%. What we tell people is find the pain or the tender spot, give it a number between 1 and 10, and just decrease that. So if it's a 6, we want it to go down to at least a 4 before we move on to another tender spot. If it's a 9, we want it to go down to at least 6 before we roll it up a little bit higher. Same thing, and I'm definitely more tender on the medial side of my leg. And I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna grind away on those nasty spots like this. And then when I feel that muscle start to release, and again, the pain may not go completely away. I wish it would, but it's decreased significantly, and then I can come up a little bit higher. What we do want to be careful of is, right down the middle of the back of your leg is your sciatic nerve. You cannot trigger point away your sciatic nerve. It's just going to get angry. So if you start to get like an electric pain or a burning pain, especially if it's if something kind of shoots down your foot or runs up to your rear or to your back, that's most likely your sciatic nerve, and we don't want to do that. Roll off either towards the inside or the outside of your leg. Believe me, there's going to be plenty of trigger spots to get doing that. And again, get up all the way up to like your sits bone here and just kind of break up some of that nasty business. You can also cross your leg over like that. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can add more pressure to get some more trigger point release. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, reach out to us here at the clinic, okay? Be good to yourself. See you soon.